The Vineland Estates barrel cellar is where winemaker Brian Schmidt puts the finishing touches on the grapes grown on some of the oldest vines in Ontario. And this perfect soil made up of limestone and clay on this remarkable stretch of land helps create a wine that Brian fell in love with at first sip 30 years ago.
And this wine struck me as one of the most impressive wines that I had ever tasted up until that point in my life.
So while most of the province was planting Cabernet Sauvignon and Pinot Noir, in 1996, Brian decided to take a chance on Cabernet Franc.
For me, Cabernet Franc really embodies the perfect grape. From grape growing to winemaking, it has a tremendous amount of synergy with the land, tremendous amount of synergy with the winemaker. It responds well to very subtle influences.
It's been so rewarding that Cab Franc has become his favorite grape, and he wants everyone to know it.
I've been pounding this Cab Franc nail for quite a number of years, and in doing so, I've not only fallen in love with growing the grape, but I've fallen in love with making the wine.
These oak barrels marked in chalk with CF are a frequent stop for Brian in his cellar. While sampling the latest vintage with a wine thief and a glass, he can taste the flavors and characteristics of the soil and the growing season in the almost finished product.
It responds so well to subtle nuanced changes in the vineyard, just the slightest change in terms of leaf removal or the slightest change in terms of aspect, sun. Cabernet Franc really responds well to that. And so it's incredibly rewarding to be able to see those subtle changes translate into changes in the wine and ultimately translate into consumer perception changes as well.
And for consumers, Vineland Estates has a wide range of Cabernet Francs to please any palate without draining your wallet. It's a wine that is approachable and drinkable, but with a range of features and flavors.
The beauty of Cab Franc and why I love Cabernet Franc is it is so incredibly diverse. It responds well to whatever vintage conditions are imposed on it. And so cooler vintages, we can expect to have wines with more savory notes. In riper vintages like 2012, 2016, we can expect more berry fruits, more forest floor berry fruits. We can expect more structure, more weight, and a little bit more body.
Pouring a glass of Vineland Cabernet Franc is much more than pouring wine. It's pouring passion, made from the perfect blend of grapes, soil, and skill.